What up, YouTube? YouTube! What up? This is your attacks again for another Nuclear Throne Talks alongside video. This is the pre-finale. Next episode will be the last Nuclear Throne video. So I hope you guys are anticipating that. And this is my first Nuclear Throne game of the day. So don't expect anything crazy. Don't expect me to get to the Nuclear Throne or anything like that. You know, if I do, there's nothing wrong with that. I would like that, but just saying don't expect it. And one thing that I would like to say to you guys is my first video is just it's really amazing cuz you guys are you're running up the viewers and it's halfway to 40. And I don't mean halfway to 40 as in 20. I mean, it's 5 views away from 40 views, which that is crazy. I have 2 subscribers, which I'm super appreciative of, but 40 views, you know, that's way more. I don't even know what to say. I really appreciate that. I think my second vid is around 10 and my third is around 8, which I very much do appreciate, but that first one is just it's banging. So I just wanted to say, from the bottom of my heart, I really really do appreciate you guys, running that up. And I hope that whoever, because these a lot of you guys aren't subscribing that are watching. I hope that this channel, maybe not now because you haven't subscribed, but if not now, I hope this is something you can come back to and enjoy. Wow, I fucking suck. I'm just gonna retry. Yeah, but I hope this is something you guys can come back to eventually and enjoy. If it's not now, I'm not bitter about people not subscribing. I hate to see you go. But today's video topic is movies because I was trying to think what other, culture of things could I talk about that would be, interesting to about with an audience. And I'm not saying I really have an audience yet. I appreciate the views I'm getting, but I haven't gotten a comment yet. So, once I start getting those, I would love to hear your opinions, but um, I'll have to get them first. But um, what topics would be good to talk with a community about? And the other one that I haven't talked about yet was movies that came to my head. Oh my! I just am running into fucking bullets. I fucking suck. Um, and I'm not like an amazing I'm not like a fucking huge movie guy, but I do enjoy a movie from time to time. So I thought I'd talk about my favorites, ones I've seen recently. Um, and I feel like everyone has those movies they watch when they're a kid, like on sick days or whatever. And that movie for me was really the either Ferris Bueller's Day Off because my dad had it on DVD, or The Princess Bride. I loved those 2 movies for a kid. Those are like my fucking safety movies, or like the SpongeBob movie, not like the newer ones, like the oldest one. That was just a cartoon, and SpongeBob gets like taken to the outer realm and ends up in like an antique shop or whatever it is, like a shack, and he gets like dried out. That one. And I feel like the things that really attached me to that movie was one, the people around me also enjoyed them, but then also, uh, even now, I still really enjoy those movies. I haven't seen The Princess Bride in a while, but Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I'll still go every once in a while for, a periodic watch just because I know all this. Oh, wait, I forgot one. Napoleon Dynamite. My dad showed me that when I was younger, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. In my fucking kid brain speak. Um, but I loved that movie also. Those were probably my 4. SpongeBob a little less, but I did like me some Bob when I was a kid. some apostrophe Bob when I was a kid. And yeah, but Napoleon Dynamite, I love the comedy in that movie. That's I might return to that one more than Ferris Bueller's even. But you know, Napoleon Dynamite and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I know like every scene in those movies. I love those movies. Um, and The Princess Bride I haven't seen in a while, but I got reminded of it recently, and I definitely do want to see it again because I would watch it a ton when I was a kid. And I remember this story. Not a story. It's just a well, it is a story, but it's not like a fucking. It's not a tale. Like it's a story of mine. Like I was in elementary school, and I was like I felt really sick, like not good at all, and like my sister at the time. My sister is 14 years older than me, and I don't know when I was or how old I was at the time, but I was in elementary school and I was old enough to remember. So whatever I was plus 14. So my sister had her driver's license, and I was just pleading to her like, I feel so sick, please let me stay home. And you know, you know how it is. If your sister is taking you to school at a time like that, they're not going to let you stay home if that's not a regular thing. They're just going to think you're lying so you don't have to go to school. But I was legitimate. I felt not good at all. I felt my stomach, something was wrong. I needed to stay home. I was not feeling good. So, there's this little walkway area in my house. I don't know how to describe it. I'd have to draw it. Should I draw it? Well, I don't know if this receiver goes into paint. So, sorry, we're not going to drive it today. I'll just try to describe it. It's like a little hallway room that you step into to go to the outdoor. And I was like stepping into that, and I was like, "Please don't make me go, please." And she was like shoving me out, and she's like, "We gotta go. We're gonna be late for school." And I just threw up all over the rug and the carpet and the stairs to the carpet. And then she was like, "Oh, you're sick. You can stay home." And then I got to stay home and eat saltine crackers and drink 7 Up because that's what my parents would say. You know, uh, felt good to consume when you were sick. Did any of your parents tell you that? I wonder if that's a thing for multiple people. That's never really something I've talked about to people before. Is that a common thing? I wonder. But yeah, and I stayed home. I watched usually, well, that time definitely The Princess Bride, but any of those movies I said before. And I always really liked the I'm not sure if they ever came out with a sequel to that movie. If they have, I'm 90% sure I haven't seen it. But I was always kind of mystified by like the world of it. Like like Inigo Montoya, You Killed My Father, the Dread Pirate Robert. So there's technically pirates in the movie. There's a princess, so she must well, there's a king. I mean, the princess isn't really a princess. She just gets married to the king or whatever. Um but she doesn't want to. She runs away. And so there's a king in the story. Like, what kingdom is this? Like, I always felt myself wanting to know more about like the story that it took place, or the world the story took place in. And it seemed so mystical. Like Andre the Giant was in the movie, and like that means there must be giants in the movie. I mean, like that must be like, or maybe he's just like how he is in our world. He's just like an outlier. But you know, I don't know. There's like a fucking torture chamber. Like, you remember that scene where like the Dread Pirate Roberts gets captured by like the king or whatever, and he gets put in a fucking torture chamber? Like, I don't know. I always wondered like deeper into the lore, but I guess that's just my brain wanting to know more context about the situation. I don't know. What was I talking about? Movies. Okay, so those were my favorites when I was a kid. I'm trying to think of ones I've seen recently that I've enjoyed. I saw Nope recently. If you guys have heard of that movie, the what's it? Key and Peele. I mean, it's the other guy. It's one of them. I don't know which one. but it's one of their movies, and it's a horror. It's the same guy who made like Get Out or whatever, which I've never seen. I heard it's good, but I've never seen it. And it was a horror movie, or it was supposed to be a horror. And when I watch my Harry when I watch my Harry movies, now when I watch my horror movies or a horror movie, I want to be like thoroughly scared. Like I want to be like feeling thoroughly spooked personally. And I'll tell you what, when it came to uh Nope, I did not. I did not feel thoroughly scared. There was one point in the movie where I was like actually like scared, but it was a jump scare, so it was pretty cheap in my opinion. I like to be scared by like the concept of things. I know people like saying that, like the idea of situations or whatever, like the feeling that you're having, and I'd agree. But I know that's hard for movies to pull off, but I really wanted that movie to be good because I love alien movies, and I feel like the CGI for the alien just wasn't that great. Like it didn't look that good to me personally, and I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it. I liked it like right when I came out of the movie. I was like, huh, that was all right. But then I thought about it some more afterwards, and I was like, yeah, that really wasn't that great. Which, if you enjoyed it, that's totally cool. You know, I'm fine with different. Well, of course, I'm fine with differing opinions. But tell me how you thought about it. And I haven't seen a bunch of movies in theaters. I don't go to the movies a ton. Last Halloween, I saw the new Halloween movie or whatever, and I thought that was I went with a friend. I thought that was pretty not great. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. Yeah, edit that in, Eli, in post. I don't edit, so I won't be editing that. But yeah. So spoiler warning. At the end, Jason, or not Jason, or yeah, Jason. No, not Jason. What's the fucking guy? Mike? Not Jason Voorhees. Who's the bad guy in the Halloween movies? Mike? Mike Myers. Yeah, Michael Myers. Okay, yeah, that sounds right. My brain just forgot. I was like, Jason Voorhees? Oh, that's not Jason Voorhees. Um, so he doesn't die. He just comes back, and it's like Jason is eternal. He doesn't die. He's a pure entity of death. He comes back to life and just starts killing the characters, you're supposed to get attached to in the movie. And I was like, wow, that was like a shitty ass ending. Like, dude, like, you're gonna need to. Oh, okay, I was about to say the fucking worst joke ever. Yeah. Don't be in the comment section like, what was the joke gonna be? Cause I will not tell you. Um, if we hit uh if we hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year, then I'll tell you the joke. That's the goal. 100 subscribers by the end of the year. That's pretty good, I'd say. Um, but what was I gonna say? Oh, but I thought that movie was really like not that great. Like that ending, I thought the movie was like, okay, this is like a classic, like regular horror film. But then the ending was like, wow, this movie makes me not wanna. Ugh, sorry, I'm yawning a lot. I'm tired. Wow, this movie makes me want to see an actually good horror movie and not this shit, you know? And by the way, I haven't seen that many horror movies. I'm not like a total horror snob. So I don't even know that many good horror movies. Um yeah, let me know of some in the comment section. What else have I seen recently? Um I saw Joker in the theaters when it came out. I thought at the time I was like, "Oh, that was pretty good. That's like different than other movies I've seen." And then afterwards I was just like, "Yeah, it's another society movie. I think I'm good." I realized it was kind of stupid, but I don't know. It was all right. Wasn't horrible. Joaquin Phoenix is a good actor. I like him. What else have I seen? I saw I watched the first two Matrix movies. I thought those were like, the first one I thought was like okay. The second one was okay. And then my friend told me the third one was not good at all, so I believed him and I haven't seen it. But eventually I will see it. You know, I gotta see it. But I've heard it's not that great. Hopefully it's better than I've been told. Because I wanted to, I started watching them around the time like the reboot one happened with old Keanu Reeves, and I was like, I'll see that in the theaters if I watch the Matrix movies really quick. And I didn't watch them quick enough, and it's out of theaters now. But I think it's on something. I don't know. What the fuck was that? I have never fought that guy before. Who the fuck is that? What the fuck? Pillar? Dang. I've never fought that guy before. Okay. So, last episode, I said if you've watched this point in the. And by the way, my last video was the shortest video I've made so far. And I said if you got to this point in the video, comment boiling veins. And no one's commented boiling veins. I've disappointed, but I'm going to give you a bit to redeem yourself. So if you've seen to this point in the video, comment I was killed by a pillar. Or no, killed by pillar. Um something to that sort of I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Something like that. So if you gotten to this point in the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that comment button, and comment killed by pillar. If you don't, you're not a real fan. So, yeah. Bye.